Hi everyone, I'm Lori from Looney Labs. I've been running some Homeworlds classes and Homeworlds 101 in particular, and I wanted to do sort of a quick review video of the 7 things you need to know in order to play Homeworlds. There's a lot of strategy after that, but if you know these 7 things, you know how to play. The first one is how you win. You win by taking out your opponent's homeworld. And you can do that either by taking out all the ships at their homeworld, so there are no people left at their homeworld, or you can do that by actually blowing up the stars in their homeworld. But if you do one of those 2 things, you've won the game. Okay, next things to know are the 4 color powers. There's green. Green builds. You can only build a ship that is the color of another ship in your system, and you have to build the smallest one in the bank. That's green. Red is capture. It's like attack, but in Homeworlds, when you attack, you don't knock out the opponent. You capture their ship and you take it for yourself. In order to capture, you have to have the power of red, and you have to have a ship that is at least as large as the ship you're trying to capture. Also note that when you're capturing, you have to take one move to move into the place that you're trying to make the capture happen, and it takes a second move to do the capture. So it's a kind of a 1-2 punch. Okay, next is yellow. Yellow is movement. If you have the power of yellow, you can move a ship to a new star system. The new star system has to be a different size than the one you just came from. So if you just came from a large, you can move to either a small or a medium. Okay? And if you want to move to something that doesn't exist yet, you pull it out of the bank to make a new star. And if you move away from something and you're the last ship that was there, that star will go back in the bank. Okay, then we have blue. Blue is trade. If you have the power of blue, you can trade any of your ships for another color of that ship. You're going to trade for the same size. So if you're trading a medium red for blue, you're going to trade for a medium blue. All of these actions you can only do if you have pieces in the bank that match what you're trying to do. Okay, so we've talked about how you win, the 4 powers. That's 5 of the 7 things I'm going to tell you. The last 2 are catastrophes and sacrifices. Catastrophes happen when there are 4 or more of the same color in any star system. That same color could be your ships, your opponent's ships, the star, anywhere in that star system. If there are 4 or more of the same color, your opponent can call catastrophe because it's overpopulated. And that means that all of the pieces of that color, whether they're ships or the star itself or parts of a star in the home world, all of those pieces will go back into the bank. If the star goes away completely, then everything goes back to the bank because the ships do not have a star to be at. But unless you take out the star, it just takes out the ships of that color. And the last thing, sacrifice. You can, on your turn, choose to sacrifice any of your ships, which means put it back in the bank, in order to get that many pips worth of power in that color. So if I sacrifice a medium yellow, a medium is 2 pips, so I get 2 yellow actions, and I get them anywhere that I have ships in the whole universe. If I sacrifice a large green, that's 3 pips, I get 3 build actions anywhere in the universe. So this is a way to get more than 1 action per turn, but it costs you having to put that back in the bank. Okay, that is all you need to know in order to learn Homeworlds.